What are some of the more common issues you've run into or seen the most, I guess, with some of your accounts when it comes to like building out a strategy or making a strategy work? Or maybe something that a client has brought up that you've seen before. What are some of the things we could talk about here, just issues that somebody making a strategy might run into?
I think from like the top of my head, like if a product is not selling, the client pushes to advertise it, and that really like makes it difficult to build a strategy around a product that might not actually be working for them, and they're wanting to push it, and the focus is not in the right place.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's kind of like a bit of a hindrance, I would say.
Yeah, we talked about that. I think with Lynn on one episode here of building like an effective offer, and I think that's a huge not problem, but it's definitely something that makes it harder to build a strategy around. Like you said, when you have an offer that isn't great or is missing pieces, it's really hard to build an effective ad strategy around that because I mean, if your offer's not
Mm,
good, you're trying to sell something that effectively is not good.
yeah.
Yeah, I think something that I've seen as well is when a the customer has in their head of how they want to talk about their product or service or even just how their brand is, and then we come to them with, well, this is what your audience might need to see or want to see, and that disconnect of like, well, we don't want to say that, or we don't want to do like native UGC because it's not beautiful aesthetic,
Mm,
and trying to communicate that and show them that this is like what we should do is sometimes a bit difficult because they sometimes have a hard time letting go of what they think should be said versus what their audience wants to hear.
That's an interesting point. My personal belief on being a creative strategist is that the most important part of your job isn't making sure things look pretty. It's not creating images or videos yourself. It's actually the research that goes into it up front. Like that drives everything. And not just researching, the client and their product, like their offers, anything like that, but also researching their audiences.
mm,
That's a great point you made. Like a client may not feel like their audience thinks a certain way or wants to see something presented, a specific way, but their audience may be saying the exact opposite. And that like something that doesn't align with the client's thoughts might be aligning perfectly with the audience.